Hi there, JJ Roses. Welcome back to the YouTube. We're back here again with another video. Today, we're going to be looking at the stupidest reasons people got detentions. When I was in school, I was a bit of a goody two-shoes, but I did get a couple detentions. One of them was for writing in a coloured pen on a windowsill. I got a detention for that and also a phone call home, and I was really upset about it. Another time was a class detention. Did you guys ever have class detentions? Fuck class detentions. Another time was a class detention in drama. I think all the other kids in my class that would misbehave were misbehaving. I was just trying to do the lesson. Anyway, so the teacher just gives the whole class a detention, which isn't bloody fair, is it? Another time, this is the one that fills me with the most trauma. So we were in a big lesson. It was a double lesson, and there were two classes, 60 kids in this class. I wasn't really listening, but I was sat there with my pen like this. And I was just sort of chucking it up in the air like this while he was talking. And I was just chucking it up. The teacher was Scottish, and he was a really big, fat Scottish guy. And he was quite scary when you're in year 8. And then the teacher stops the lesson, and he looks at me. And all 60 pairs of eyes look my way while I'm doing this. I stop, I'm like, oh shit, everyone's looking at me. And he went, you just got yourself an after school detention. And I shit myself. Not literally, but nearly. I just immediately burst into tears because I was like I say, a goody two-shoes. I hated getting into trouble. So I just immediately went. So after I started crying, the teacher came over to me. I think because he felt bad, he didn't give me the detention in the end. So I think I got out of it because I was crying. I started crying and he felt bad. But all I was doing was this. That's not even worth a break time detention. And he gave me the worst one. Without further ado, that's enough about my detentions. We're going to look at some of the stupidest reasons kids got detention in school.
At this one person's elementary school, there were 4 kids named Aaron in his class, including him. One day, somebody told the teacher that Aaron was throwing rocks in the playground. The teacher asked which Aaron it was, and the kid didn't know. So what did the teacher do? The teacher gave all 4 Aarons detention.
Oh my god. That's what I mean. That's like a class detention. He gave all 4 Aarons a detention, and there's only one of them that did it. Should have given himself a detention. So if that was me, I would have found out which one it was, maybe by torturing them. And then all the other innocent Aarons would be free. Maybe that's why I'm not a teacher.
At another person's school in 2nd or 3rd grade, her teacher made her apologize to the lunch lady and the bus driver because she walked in between them while they were having a conversation. The thing is, they were both leaning on the opposite walls in the hallway. The only way to walk through was to walk right between them. That's crazy.
How else are you meant to get past? Honestly, sometimes teachers are really stupid. Let me know in the comments, guys, what is the stupidest reason you've ever got in trouble or a detention?
In elementary school, this person was out playing during recess. You're stupid. Hey! It had rained the night before, and this kid noticed a small puddle. Oh, a puddle. He walked over to it, and then he got an idea. Flamingo. Flamingo. He proceeded to stand in the puddle on one leg, like a flamingo would, and he stood there and didn't move for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. He's just stood there.
Just a kid pretending to be a flamingo. I probably would have done the same thing. But a teacher noticed this, and instead of chuckling to himself or just brushing it off, he got very, very mad for some reason. You! What are you doing? I'm a flamingo, Mr. Johnson. Flamingo my ass. I can't believe you. Principal's office now. You're getting a detention. But I'm a flamingo. No. I hate my life.
Why? What's wrong with that? What's the harm in doing that? Sometimes you just gotta let the weird kids be weird. I was one of them. What's the stupidest reason you ever got in detention at high school? Someone threw me out the window. Apparently it was my fault. What? I don't understand. You get punished for hitting people back, and I get punished for doing what they say. What? There are so many more questions than it answers. Explain why you were thrown out of a window while you were at school. Obviously, he was trying to escape the aliens. What is his Reddit post? Ate an apple in science class, got a lunch detention because it was dangerous in a science classroom because there are chemicals. She made me eat lunch in the same exact classroom. Yeah, that is stupid. I remember getting in trouble for that. Is it the same in your school? They hate you eating food in science labs or science classrooms, which is a fair enough reason, to be fair, because you don't want to eat anything you're not supposed to. But that is stupid, the fact that she made him eat lunch in the same classroom. My ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend tried to stab me with a pocket knife in the hallway of HS because she thought I ruined him. and that he could never love her as he loved me because of my mind games, even though I was the one who had the restraining order against him. Anyways, she pulled the knife on me and I said, "Do it, I'll kill you." What the 3 days ISS for me. Her? School-funded therapy. What? She got into trouble for being threatened, and then the person that did it went to therapy. I mean, fair enough. Sounds like she needs therapy. I said freaking. That is a substitute word. Actually, I got suspended for a day for it, for saying freaking. Maybe they thought you said f***. Sometimes that happens. Dag flabbit, these gosh darn kids got no dang respect for their elders. By Jove. What's your language? I got paddled in 3rd grade for saying damn. Paddled? What year was this? The teachers still use paddles. What is a paddle? What the f***? Why are there holes in it? What are the holes for? Oh god. I always think it's so weird, right? That in the olden days, people got the cane. Like this. Like if you used to misbehave in school, right? Back in the olden days, you would get this. Cane. Straight to the arse. Or sometimes on the fingers. Finger! It's so weird to think that there was ever a time that was just fine. That teachers could just hit kids for not getting grades or talking in class. To be fair, there's probably a lot of kids that need something like that. My buddy and I made dummy versions of ourselves by filling our clothes, jeans, sweatshirt with hood, with crumpled up newspaper, then set them up in class before the teacher got there. They had shoes, and we set them to look like our arms were folded and heads were laying on our arms. Oh, what, like this? Okay. With the hood pulled up so it looked convincing from a cursory glance. The teacher didn't notice at all. Asian chick ratted us out partway through class. That's so good. How did the teacher not notice at all? Like, when I was in school, if a teacher saw you, like, doing that on the desk, they'd be like, "Get the f*** up. Teaching a lesson here, and you're asleep on the desk." That's got to be a bad teacher not to have noticed. Cleaning out my locker during our lunch break. Teacher is texting, not paying attention, walking down halls. I see her coming, clear off my area of the 20-foot wide hallway, but she still manages to trip over me. Detention. I didn't have enough of a backbone then to argue with the scary teachers. I just took the detention. It's a bit silly to give a student a detention for you tripping over someone else's stuff. Just look where you're going. I once got suspended for 4 days from school for stealing somebody's phone. I wasn't at school that day. Why they thought it was me, I'm not sure. Are you black? No. Lol, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I am, and was one of the 2 in my grade. Oh my god. That's bad. Speaking during lunch. We had silent lunches, and speaking at all was punishable by immediate detention. I was 4. Surely not. Why do they want kids to be silent during break? It's so weird. You want to like promote social skills rather than making them mute. Okay, this is a detention slip. I'm pretty sure detention slips is what the teacher gives to the student in America to then go home and get the teacher to sign. We didn't have them in any of my schools in the UK, but maybe they have them somewhere. Reason for detention. Another student made the comment, "You need to push it in further." Innocent comment. And Dalton added, "That's what she said." What? And they got detention for that. For absolute comedy genius. Sometimes teachers, honestly, what are you playing at? You don't need to give them detention for stuff like that. You need to encourage stuff like that. I'm a substitute teacher, and this was a detention slip I found on a teacher's desk. Didn't complete assigned work. Played shadow boxing instead. When he lost, it would escalate, and he would playfully but aggressively act like he was going to use WWE moves on the other shadow boxers. But I finally called for security when he picked RJ up over his shoulder, carried him out the room. What an aggressive little boy. Watch out, watch out, watch out! Oh, I think that's enough internet for today. Hope you guys enjoyed looking at these as much as I did. Let me know in the comments, what is the stupidest reason you have been in a detention or just got in trouble for in school? I'd love to know. Before we go, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps me out. We are nearly at 1 million. We are so close. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, and don't get in any detentions, guys. Oi! Subscribe!
Oh God, please subscribe! Subscribe!
Subscribe!
Subscribe.